In the heart of ancient Sumer, a tale of love and destiny unfurled between Lugal and me. As children, we were inseparable. Many say he was only drawn to my beauty, but Lugal loved me and worshipped me like a goddess. I was a strong female hunter, better than even most of the men. Lugal, impressed with my strength and prowess, had professed his love for me many times as children, even though it was forbidden to at that age. As a child, he promised me he would get the favor of the gods one day and be blessed with me as his wife. And I, in my youthful optimism, would always reply, "If the gods deem it so, then so it shall be." Our time spent hunting together felt like stolen moments of bliss. Lugal's presence sent butterflies fluttering through my stomach, his touch causing the fine hairs on my arms to stand on end. We would sneak away often and stare up at the stars. We both were obsessed with all the lights in the sky. We would stay up all night and talk about many things. Every time he was around, I could feel the joy coming out through my very soul. It was clear that I was infatuated with him. The day of pairing arrived, and my heart swelled with joy as Lugal approached me, asking for my hand in marriage. I laughed, the happiness bubbling up inside me, and I replied, "I see the gods truly did favor you." From then on, our life together was one of contentment. Lugal ascended the throne and became our first king. We were blessed with many children, our firstborn being a boy we named Gilgamesh. We had many other children together, all born with blue or green eyes and light brown skin. Lugal's eyes were blue all around, and a bright slim ring of green radiated out from around his pupil, completely capturing you with his gaze. We were the only hybrids that could reproduce genes that created red hair color in our children. My children and grandchildren and their grandchildren's children would seed the earth for thousands of years. My lineage would live on for many generations. However, our joy was tinged with a touch of sorrow, as it was customary to surrender our firstborn to the Anunnaki gods. Yet we knew that Gilgamesh would lead a life of greatness, under the watchful eyes of our deities. Our lineage, marked by unique features like blue or green eyes and red hair, would seed the earth for thousands of years. Our children and their children would carry our legacy, helping humanity awaken and achieve greatness. In my twilight years, I outlived my beloved Lugal. His death came as a devastating blow, not just to me, but to all who had been touched by his grace and selflessness. I mourned the rest of my days for him, longing for him to hold me just one last time. I'd go outside every night and stare at the stars, just to feel closer with him again. As I reminisced on decades of memories with him, I never missed a night of doing this. After his passing, our son Gilgamesh ascended the throne. His story would be destined to be told for generations to come. As a matriarch, I reveled in sharing tales of the gods and their adventures through the stars with my many grandchildren. Lugal and I had 12 children, and each one of them had 10 to 12 children themselves. Before long, I had over 100 grandchildren and great-grandchildren. These stories inspired them, pushing them towards greatness. Towards the end of my life, a great disagreement arose between Enki and Enlil. The time was coming close for them to return to their planet. Enki, desiring to propel humanity to the next level of evolution through the teachings of more knowledge, pleaded his case to Anu. "We must stay longer. There is still so much more they need to know and be shown," he said. Enlil, however, believed that humans should naturally evolve the rest of the way. "The more we make them like us, the less human they will be. It is time for us to depart and leave these species be," he exclaimed to his father. Anu eventually allowed Enki to take a group of humans to start a new civilization elsewhere, but at the cost of never returning home to Nibiru. Enki would have to live the rest of his life out on Earth and see the evolution of humanity through. The next day, Enki chose me and many of my children and grandchildren to journey with him, as well as hundreds of other hybrids and their families. We loaded our carts and we left. It was hard to leave some of my family behind, but who was I to question the decision of our makers? This story imparts the lessons of love, destiny, sacrifice, and evolution. It reminds us of the strength of the human spirit and the importance of the choices we make. The tale of Lugal and I is a testament to our enduring legacy, one that will continue to inspire and guide humanity for generations to come. Follow and subscribe for part 13.